So I just watched the Super Mario Galaxy movie, and it's a kids movie. Like, it's fun and all, it's animation. Yet it is very much nostalgia for people like us who have played Mario in our earlier days, and it definitely feels a lot more video gamey than the previous one. If I recollect it correctly, because the previous one was good. I actually liked the previous film better than this one. This one was more of, I don't know, this felt more like the video game than the first one. The first one felt more like an introduction to this universe, which felt quite vibrant, honestly. That is the reason I quite like the first one. And this one is actually, I would say, it wasn't as interesting because you kind of expect this to happen and you know what is happening. In fact, they show these parallels with, the video game stuff that is happening along with it, and the introduction of Bowser Jr. in here. So who's literally just Bowser, but in fact Bowser Jr. is more smart than Bowser, so that's great. And then yeah, it's just, honestly, it's the same thing from the first movie. There is not much of difference regarding the plot. Again, we have a princess who needs to be saved. In this one, it's Princess Rosalina, who was Peach's sister. So yeah, they again save her, and there are these little cute stars in here. And one of the most entertaining things about this is the Easter eggs, or what is it, the cameo of the minion robots in here. So the animation studio is Illumination, and they again animate the Minions movies, and they have animated the Super Mario movies. And so to just look at those minion robots just come in here, and it just reminds you of them minions. So yeah, that was nice. And then I believe there was also like a cameo from this Star Fox, if I'm not wrong, like that character. Now I haven't played the game, I don't know what it is, I've just played Mario. And this movie definitely felt like a very, you know nostalgia driven film. It in fact filled it with so much of the video game stuff that it genuinely felt like we are just watching uh, the game literally animated. It didn't feel like a story at this point, and that is where I was kind of like, taken aback. I was like, I thought it would be more narrative driven. I thought it would be more story driven, which again it was. The story is how you propel a movie forward, but that wasn't like the main part of it. In fact, we have kind of double the action sequences, if I'm not wrong. There are so many action sequences in here, like from the start to the end, you're just hooked. You are just, okay, this is happening, that is happening. A lot of shit is going on around here, everywhere. And again, there's nothing too deep to look into it because it's a kids movie. I went to watch it with my cousin brother who's a kid, so I had to take him to watch this. So yeah, everything. I mean, yeah, it's a fun movie. You can enjoy it. But again, as a story, it didn't feel like it landed quite well. Again, the CGI, the animation, all of that stuff, it was great, it was amazing. And in fact, I would say it was better than the last one, but yet it felt very bland. In a sense, it felt very, it needs something more towards it. But yeah, other than that, it was a very fun movie. I watched it in 3D. So yeah, it was a good experience, not like a, extraordinary. Don't expect anything, ooh, or anything. But yeah, I also love the pixel art sequences, or the, the literal game sequences in here, where you literally see Mario cross that level and beat Bowser and all of that. So yeah, it was pretty parallel with the games. It in fact was just a game level, or what do you say, a game run through, walk through, or whatever you say, a speed run. Literally, this movie was a Mario speed run. Yeah, and there were certain other cameos which I quite didn't pick up on because I don't know, I'm not that much into the Nintendo games or whatever, their entire shared universe perhaps, or the things they are. But I understood that these were certain cameos in there, but I just couldn't name them, or point out, oh, this is this character, or this is something related to this or whatever. But yeah, again, Bowser Jr.'s character was pretty interesting. It is in fact like this character, like Bowser Jr. is more smarter than his father. He's like super smart. He built literally everything that they dreamt for. And again, the interesting thing about this movie is literally Bowser. But again, it's like the entire arc or whatever development Bowser has been through, it gets undone because again, evil have to be evil. And again, you can kind of understand that this is a kids movie, so they have to kind of make it simple. They have to be like, oh, he just turned evil again and whatever. But yeah, it's fine. You can enjoy it. It's a kids movie. There's not much to, what do you say, to point out and say you can do this or do that. But yeah, it was fun. And yeah, that was it. I had to sit through it, and it was fine. I didn't not like it. Yeah, I quite enjoyed it. And yeah, that was it, and I'll see you in the next.